So he forces himself out of San Antonio, okay? He goes to Toronto. Yeah, they won the chip. He missed 22 games that year. He moves, he goes on to the Clippers. He misses 25 games the next year. This past season, he missed 20 of the 72 games. And so what I'm saying to you, Max, is that, again, just to crystallize for our audience here, you and I have debated about this, a very healthy debate about it, because you prioritize the postseason and the chip. That's it. That's the end all, be all to you. It's not that I don't prioritize it and believe it doesn't matter. But I also believe you get paid to show up for the regular season games too. Because there's customers that walk through the turnstiles looking for you, and far more often than should be the case, they don't see Kawhi Leonard. Because this brother missed some games. Load management, sit down to prevent injuries that ain't even happened yet. Okay? Practices when he wants, plays when he wants, all of this other stuff. I look at the $176 million as a talent, Max. He's worth more than that. As a talent, he's worth more than that. As somebody who's the face of the franchise that you need to trust to elevate your franchise, to market and promote your franchise, I tell you that man deserves a pay cut. Because I have a hard time trusting him. So I'm not, again, the talent, he's underpaid. That brother's a top 5 player, top 6 player. He's a superstar. Just finished averaging 30 on 57% shooting, 39% shooting from three-point range, and 11 postseason games. But do you understand, Max? And here's the difference between me and you, and then I'll give it back to you. Do you understand I can make a legitimate argument that he's cost a couple of franchises a championship, even though he's got 2? If you think about San Antonio and some of the things that was transpiring, you had players walking into the locker room questioning him. That was reported, okay? It wasn't comfortable. When you look at the Clippers, if Kawhi Leonard, and again, I'm not questioning the sincerity of his injuries, the legitimacy, not at all. But if Kawhi Leonard doesn't get hurt, Max, we might be sitting here today talking about how the Los Angeles Clippers are the NBA champions.
It could be.
Because
I
they would have beat Phoenix.
As a matter of fact. If he doesn't get hurt this last year, they win. Yep.
They would have beat Phoenix, and I think they could have beaten Milwaukee.
I agree.
So again, I'm looking at him, and I'm saying, don't we have an obligation to discuss that?
Yes,
I think we do.
I have a question for you. It's not rhetorical, and I'm curious as to the answer.
Sure.
Let's take a dude who we grew up to one extent or another watching and admiring and loving and rooting for, who always showed up with his lunch pail and gave everything he had to a franchise. Big Patrick Ewing, right? Patrick Ewing. But was unable to deliver a championship.
Right.
Not all his fault, but he was
standing in his way.
He was
Jordan
and
then Tim
they
Duncan,
didn't get him enough
Robinson.
offensive help. They never really got him another all-star scorer.
And Elijah
he was great.
Yes.
Okay. He didn't do it. Versus Kawhi Leonard. Let's just say I could tell you right now, Kawhi in year 3 or 4 of this deal will deliver a championship. Until then, and even that season, he's going to miss about 20 games a year. There's going to be load management. He won't play this year. Next year, they'll come up short, all that. Would you rather sign up for the Patrick Ewing dude who shows up every day, the fans love him, the whole thing, but comes up a little short? Or for Kawhi Leonard if he delivers? No, but I got somewhat of a trick question for you.
Ooh.
Let me retort with that, okay? Fair enough. Because I agree with you. I agree with you with the Kawhi Leonard compared to Patrick Ewing point. But let me take it a bit further and ask you a question. What if I told you that I could have a chance to win it without Kawhi in 3 to 4 years, rather than keep him on board?
How so?
What decision would you be tempted to make?
If you gave me a better option, if I thought the odds went up, I'd say see you later to Kawhi.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I think they'd rather do it with Kawhi. He's from there.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. And I'm not comparing Terrence Mann to some Kawhi Leonard.
No,
but
Terrence Mann's very good.
But we both acknowledge he's got an upside. We both saw Paul George play like a star. We recognize that Ty Lue might be the best coach in basketball.
I think he is.
This brother is a superb coach, okay? And we saw what they're capable of. All I'm saying to you is this. I know Kawhi's on another level. But if you're giving me 3-4 years, And we talking about culture building. I got a new arena I'm going to be moving the team to in Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going to share the Staples Center. We talking about culture building here, where you want guys that grab their lunch pails and they ain't about missing action. They about being in action. When we talk about the greatness of Kevin Durant or LeBron James, MJ, Kobe, and others, let's keep in mind one of the things that we don't say enough about them, but we must applaud, is that they knew they were the marquee or know they're the marquee, and they answer the damn call. They're always there. They're in front of your face on the court. They're in front of your face on the camera.
I want to answer that.
They're leading, they're galvanizing, and they're culture building. It matters.
I want to answer that. Your question, the premise is, Max, this is not an either or. You can have both. You can culture build and win a championship, and that is my preference. Agreed. That's the number one option. When it comes to winning a championship, brother, you take it how you can get it. It is hard to win it.
It's hard.
So that is the number one option. If that's not available, I'll take number two, which is winning a championship by hook or by crook.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.